Hello, Gemini twin gang, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of July 12th, 2026. It is a general collective reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in the description box, as well as the pinned comment section, Gemini, is information on how you can join us over on Patreon for additional content. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Gemini collective now, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Gemini not see coming for the week of July 12th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? We have running. And at the bottom of the deck, we have creativity. Tell me why running is something that Gemini does not see coming this week. So the creativity card is not one of my favorite cards in this deck. Okay, this is typically someone who tries to steal your ideas or copy your work. It is someone who duplicates off of you, or they feed off you. They feed off of your energy. It's a little bit of like energy vampire. So let's see where we go with this message here for Gemini, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is running something they do not see coming for the week of July 12th, 2026? One more shuffle. Thank you. Okay, Gemini, in your energy for the week ahead, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, the situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with, the Five of Wands, the Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. All right, let's get some cards here on the table. Three of Pentacles, what are you working on this week? That running card, I feel like you're on the go, go, go this week. Lots to do, lots to get done. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords, as well as the Strength card. Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Gemini this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Star, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Why are you in King of Wands energy this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Wands is clarified by the Tower, the Fool card, and the Six of Wands. Well, let me get out of your way. And the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by Three of Cups, the Hangman, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. So, Gemini, you seem to be on the go here this week. I mean, you have a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak. You're trying to get a lot done. It is proving to be difficult for you to accomplish whatever this goal or this task is. Now, for some of you, this is like, it's physically difficult for you, emotionally difficult. For others of you, it could be like financially difficult. I just see you working on something here, and it's like difficult to keep up the energy or difficult to keep up the momentum, but you're like, I have to do this. Either you have been needing to do this for a long time, or you've been wanting to do this for a long time, but this feeling here is like, go, go, go. Like, it's go time. I got to get this done. And one, I just want to tell you, like, be careful of like making any type of big financial purchases this week. You might feel pressed or squeezed to do that. Make sure you're not making the wrong financial discussion. Like, you might be running into a financial issue if you're like too quick to buy something. And this would be something large, right? Like a house or a vehicle or something that's quite expensive. For others of you, you're running around getting things done, but you're finding it like physically difficult to do that. And then I have the energy here of someone else. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. The energy of this person, the Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. I'm not really liking that energy, and I have to tell you why. This would be like the energy of a Gemini who's got like 10 things to do this week. And it could be like, I got to bring the car in to get an oil change. And I have to throw all this stuff out in the dumpster. And then I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to work. And it's just like you have so much crammed in. And then you have a person here who's like, oh, I can help you with that. Like verbally matching your energy. But then when they actually show up to do something, they do very little. So, you know, just to give you an idea of what this is like, and you can extrapolate it to what you're going through. I have a humongous dumpster outside. It's been there for over a week. There's tons of things in this house that I need to throw out. This would be like me going, okay, I got to do this, got to do that, I got to throw this stuff out. And then someone here comes along, it's like, oh, I can help you with that. But then when they show up, they only put like one bag in the dumpster. And it's like, hello, I got a whole house here to empty out. So that's what that's the vibe here that I'm getting. This person says that they're going to help you do something, but then when it actually comes down to doing it, they make the choice to do very little. What is the, and it's like, and then they're like waiting, and that Three of Wands, like for you to do it. So I wouldn't expect much from this person except trying to match your energy, but not really giving you a hand with all the tasks that you have to do here this week. And you're on the go, go, go. Any interaction here this week between Gemini and this person that they need to know about? One more shuffle. Thank you. The interactions. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. See, you're showing up here as the Empress, whether you're masculine or feminine. They're showing up as the Emperor, but it's not a true match because Five of Wands is there. So, and that Two of Pentacles. So they're trying to match your energy. This is the energy of someone's like, I'm trying to show you, look, I'm here for you. Look, I'm helping you put stuff in the dumpster, or whatever it is here that you're doing. Maybe you're throwing a big party and you're scrambling to get things done, you know, but the interaction here between you and this person is, if you are waiting for this person to actually do everything you have to do, like to split all of these responsibilities or whatever this is, 50-50, you're going to be waiting a long time in that Seven of Pentacles. At the end of the day, it's all going to be left on you anyway. So your interaction here this week with that Judgment card is just be honest with yourself. If you know that you have a deadline and something here has to get done by the deadline, and you have someone who goes, I can help you with that, don't fully rely on them helping you with that, because when they show up, they have very little to offer, and you might be disappointed because of that. You're like, oh God, if I knew you weren't going to do anything, or you were going to show up late, I could have started this hours ago, or I could have started this yesterday. So there's something like that. Like if you really have to get this stuff done, this is one of those weeks where you're probably best just creating a very organized schedule. Lean into your cousin sign there of Virgo. They're all about taking all the details that we process with Mercury energy, and they can actually make like a list. And so I would say here to create this list and just start checking stuff off. And if this person shows up and they could help out a little here and there, that's great. But I would not put anything off waiting for this person, because it doesn't look like they're going to meet you halfway on whatever these various tasks and responsibilities are. Let's get you 3 cards of advice here. 3 cards of advice here for Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice: Justice, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. Again, your advice here is, if you know you need to get this stuff done and your intuition is telling you this person is not going to show up, or if they do, they're going to do very little, you're absolutely right. Move forward and get all of this stuff done anyway. Again, if this person shows up and can help you a little here and there, that's great. But I would not put this off waiting for them, because it's like they show up late, or they show up but they have very little time to spare to help you. So keep that in mind. That is what I have for you, Gemini, for the week ahead. If you like those messages and they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.